speaks louder than voice.
Action, which action?
Just all there is open-ended. Now the people need to go beyond just talking and lamenting than doing the right thing. Can go take it through the political action or taking responsibilities as citizens. You know. So
A very lovely morning to you and welcome to Good Governance Ministry coming your way live on Odenibo 99.1 FM of Boston. It's lovely Monday morning, and remember, I'm still the chief priest of the ministry. My name is Tony Lisa Blake, the honorable speaker, and also have a member and also have the chief shepherd of the club. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Peter. So it's good to have you on the program.
thank you, Tony, the chief priest. I like that.
All right, because it is the ministry. At least we minister to people socio-economically. We also minister to people ethically, morally, politically, culturally, and otherwise. But we don't delve into the spiritual aspect of it. We don't delve, but then we don't delve into spiritual aspect of it, but then we minister all round. And administration continues, guiding the flock, guiding the people, and ensuring that they are updated with every information they should have, and they are inundated with every development they should be accustomed with or they should know about. It's always my pleasure being here. Let's quickly take you on what we have this very morning. Action, they say, speak louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. It's a common aphorism, it's a common precept, it's a common apogee, and then something many people have come with, and then they believe that instead of talking, I said you're gonna go come with them. Just the action. But then this statement means a lot, and then you can look at it from different perspectives, you can look at it from different angles, you can look at it from different contexts, you can change it contextually, and then it still means one thing, which is acting more than you talk. All right, let's see how you look at this statement from your own perspective when you hear the word action. They say speak louder than words.
Of course, if you go out there on the street today, which is Monday, you observe that there is an action happening which is speaking louder than any of the long turenchi or Yugo, Ogonogo Yugo, or on the band. My grandmother would say, "Na no ha no Yugo, no ha na do." Man has to go see na do konya. So when you talk about action, what kind of action are we talking about? Taking responsibilities. We have highlighted so many times here on this program that we have irresponsible people running our government. You have people who do not take responsibility to do what is needful. They have abused governmental machineries. They have abused the trust people give to them, and the people fold their arms and only lament. They cry, they talk, they abuse on the social media because they have provided a free platform. You can stay in your room and talk to anybody at any time as you like. But will it change your situation? What will change the situation is decisive, well-planned, articulated action. That is the only thing that can solve the problem. Because if you cry from here to Jericho, if you weep and lament from January to December, your case can only get worse. Your situation can only get worse if there is no decisive action. And on Good Governance Ministry, we are galvanizing the people. Not just to only educate, we have educated our people, although it is trickling down gradually. Many people are catching the anointing coming from this platform. And we need to move a step further by putting in actions that will make our society, our environment better. I'll give you an instance, Tony. Last weekend, I went to Whatapp, for the first time for so many years, at least for about 4 or 5 years. I've not been to Whatapp before. something took me to Awada on the same mission, the Good Governance Ministry. And I couldn't believe my eyes. To be honest with you, Obona Nekiti dump one in the middle of Awada, and I saw what I saw. I will believe I'm in an animal kingdom. Now, June, so my people are living in this condition. And they are just going about as if to say nothing is happening. They are going about as everything is all right. Obugo, you see, Obu a natural phenomenon. Now, Awada, Obugo the standard procedure. Now, every building on Awada, and Awada now also 4 story, 5 story. Even in every gate, if you dump of refuse. Hey, Chineke, I was wondering, see, what is happening to my people? Are they feeling that this is alright, this is normal? And these are your neighborhood, ABB. Check here. I find all these high rises happen on daily basis. All the too much. So you need an articulated plan. You need the people who plans ahead. Now plan more the population name increase. You see they start making provision that will take care of some of these things. And if you are in a system, I be in a government or in an environment where you have people who do not think, they don't plan. They don't plan for the future. Those are 1980s Kakayane use up to today. Despite the change in vehicular increase or traffic, despite more population density increasing by double quick match, plan. Na ni patazie na Awada. Or deka be eziwa na apiti eju ebe ni you can't have the bills on your lota. Now we see, yes, I'm at nine where irresponsible government. And I said it here on this platform that although that the government fail, you can't fail yourself. The way you say dispose refuse bin no go that. If refuse bin is a resource, someone did not turn refuse bin into a source of energy. Some of them now recycle here. While I was in London, I managed a company, a recycling company, as the general manager. And what Afifia na niyi, ego kobo. But the manner of collecting it, you need the people non a government. You don't know teaching and never in. And I believe no one in charge of Basalo refuse disposal and management in Anambra State, for instance. Why don't they come up with a mechanism where you can dispose some of these things very well?
I think you're going far. I think I've advised in the Awada, just like let me come in there. I've advised in the Awada. Most times when you see government failing in one very area of the altar, you don't just fold your hands, especially when you cannot do anything. And I've tried different streets because one thing about black man is this: when everything is centralized or concentrated, it's always a problem. But then when things are being broken down to units, it functions. That's one thing I understand about black people. Things function best when they are decentralized, divided to a unit where a unit functions, and then it's independent of the next. And that is why when people say bring restructuring, bring it down, all this concentration of the whole powers to a government or a particular government where he has failed in some of those areas and all that, we believe that all things are fine. I think what they need to do is this: every street, not even a particular Awada singing in Washala, where Awada was singing in Wazala layout, where Awada, where they have their demarcations and all that. Do away with those things. Every street, a place with chairman yard, again with chairman the streets.
Some of them.
If they have it, it makes it easier. They go on neck a tip and we can when they go by Let me check something. The tip and they may even collect 4,000, 5,000, 7,000. Then the streets, once in 2 weeks. As on no game, no kufa when me. Once in 2 weeks, and if they break it down, make a born refuse dump in a month, make a born 500 naira. 500 which is even big. Break it down. It may be 200 or 100 naira just to clear it in that street. You ask yourself, if they do it that way, it will be more efficient because they know the person that collects. They can easily go to the person's house. Yeah, the habit. So the person can always interact with them. So it makes it easier.
All people with them there.
All with them and don't affair. They know the kids, they know the children. It's even more easier than them by them waiting for chairman some of them don't even know where it is, and sometimes I collecting they don't even know who they don't even understand the way things work. It's much more better than them. I told them that I will go for a mama and be about house. Many of them have called me. Many of them have asked me for one thing or the other. Big council failed. Even the association, either landlords association, failed.
Tony, can the landlord
the streets, take it upon themselves, and anybody there ever said you are not interested. You are not what interested. By the time the streets will take charge of their security, they take charge of their security. I tell you, the street will be work. I'm going to be doing and it's working well for them. That is how it should be. But ordinarily, those things. Government.
These are responsibilities of the government.
But where they have failed.
They failed.
Will you allow yourself to also fail?
Now, Tony, I'm going to protest. I'm an advocate. Some people may disagree with me, but I'm not blunt. Protest. Government on tax. Not a part of protest. You can take protest into not paying government levies, and because a particular thing, those rules again. Waste disposal. Now, those waste are inflammable. The concern is about the children because I have more around those places. Now, these children check those environment is a threat to their health, and when they get sick, in one hospital that will treat them properly, highest is na private work, which will continue milking you of your fund. Now, it is now your responsibility to protest not paying government levy on sanitation if they are not living up to the expectation. Come and just like Tony suggested. Build into the street. Meet here your landlords. Open the landlord who now gather yourselves as residents of that street.
Which landlord?
Sanitation. Tax. Now let me give you an idea because even a waste disposal, nobody na all. Even and buy go used to go te magi, a TL no waterproof, a ketchy debe, a go te onion, a ketchy coat and another waterproof, a ketchy in and they build up, and they build up refuse, and they build up plastics. Now, upon and they buy gamma, it will say dispose. About couldn't they dispose those things but the major problem. Not the money is dispose this waste by the people themselves. Now the people should make it easier for them. About anyway, waste disposal bags, plastic bags, and every home should be mandated to have one. Everybody generally now know them this morning. Because I am talking about the health of our people. Because your health is your wealth. You want to go? Go taking responsibilities as people. No, teaching now they don't care about what is happening to us as a people. Now we are not going to fail ourselves. Even problem now our leadership failure. Now we are providing leadership for our people, showing our people the right way to go, the right things to do, the right way to do things. Or if a good governance in the it's not just all about shouting, getting the right people in government. Yes, that is the foundation of it. But building it up, good governance is starting a new course of leadership for our people. Our people now, waste disposal. You go take this plastic and me in my house. And me in my place. And when plastic bags, you go to now to connect IFM Ninia. Oh, even now to the plastic bottles. All the plastic bottles now go one side. All the disposable, all the this one that can decay, this organic waste. And I'm actually handling on the one bag. Or this for you to dispose them. You want to go? Now, Obo and the bag apply this principle. Go to waste disposal. Any of your plastic waste, gather on one side, work together. then any of your organic waste gather here together. N'ime your house can na-ekwu okwu ị na-etinye separately. Ịpụta ikechizie ya ọnụ. Ị ga-ebupụtagodi ya na street or this sealed so that ọ dịkwonu ndị ga-abịa pick it up easy. And also this kind of waste disposal machineries never develop that mentality. If that now or bring in recycling companies. All the ideally recycling companies easy to just, in fact, they will dedicate themselves. If you to come and carry your refuse bin. What you know, over that this street now gather their left, for instance, their plastic waste, their glass waste, and other organic waste. If you don't need delay for recycling, and they show me it on those organic waste into manure, they can come there and pick it at every point in time. The same thing is applicable to plastic waste and other waste. Our people should do that. That is our own responsibility. With this government, they are not providing leadership to our people. Public sensitization. Now, all government can take the leadership. Now, the government have failed in that leadership gap. Good governance is now filling in that gap. Can they buy malu etuesi pendo? Na government want medical insurance for you. The people you are talking about, they've all secured medical insurance abroad. Their children are not even living in that environment you live. It is an eyesore. Now, another course of action on take cable. Report what more for your area. Take one responsibility, neighborhood watch. Now monitor your neighbor. It doesn't make sense, my people. Because all the time, we must take responsibility. We must look at things in our government, our area, report it. Speak up. Speak up, my people. Because I'll use this opportunity to advocate and advise our people. The other time, all is clean. In fact, they are barricade to go that place. Yes. That people don't put stuff there. That is because somebody took action. Now, what you need to do now, represent for the state assemblies. Or when they represent for the national assemblies. Or when people know how after 4 years now, they are going to make campaign in your areas. Then at the end of the day, or what they hear now for as a return, not a government in the now, Elugom Boya Abo, below the council of Subiunu so. I get given a bed the council of Sofunofu. When I go for giving king a council line, no Ulo Titiana Noa. You went all after that Chiliani. You went all. Oboluza and yes, Yabanada, Rialo, Ade dozi. Obuko Nodro Naka game, who put here, where Jelly and Candy questioning me because you can represent that area. It's for you to carry their aspiration, for you to carry their will, whatever they want for themselves, whatever they are demanding from the government. Oh, go be figure about Nukulufa. Get make sure that those things never tell of you. Year in, year out, things are not working. Yet in Aza. Neighbor representative. What are you representing? What are you representing? Nobody is so going to go Igbo. Now it is time for people to start identifying their houses. About that no one they in charge of it, just like Tony said. About that no on the street I can now. About no phone they in charge. Can you I tell you in the street? Oh no, but I go get Bambo Kwanya Bogo. About just now Pemanko. It is irresponsible. Even the mother agency, I put a government, more I know also because I gotta charge these taxes and all. People are not diverted public fund, not diverted to private use. Well, I didn't ban in a near alone or near Guno Nobodo. Well, I didn't hospital and medical tourism abroad. I make people lose confidence in the system. But even if we lose confidence in the system, we must not lose confidence in ourselves. That is why you should. As a matter of importance, I don't quite so on the hour now. On over now, no member in a moin no cow, me no neo, me no culobia, me no co, me no ne chow, me no sube. Everybody in another state now, no be doctor. na-enebala anya ife na-eme n'obodo gị na ọ gịnwa ka ọ na-emetụta. Government is not doing you a favor ma ha bịa fix your road. Ọ bụrụ na school, public school dị n'ogbe ụnụ na mmiri na-eri na ya na ụmụ akwụkwọ enwere otifa ji anị, report it to good governance ministry ozugbo ozugbo. Ọ dị possible record onye sendiela anyị ka anyị mara onye kwesịrị ime ka ya bụ ọnọdụ ka o chenjie. Ọ bụrụ na ọ nọ n'okpuru ọchịchị local government, no local government kwesịrị take care responsibility. Some of them ugbu ụfọdụ igbe mmadụ sef na-ewefutebe ego eji wee alụdo steeti mmadụ iri eriwa ya ọnụ gbachi nkịtị. Ụmụ ya na-eje private school, ụfọdụ ụmụ ha na-eje school abroad mana eriwaghị ego afọ anyị provide. A na-ekwukwa okwu nke enable ndị be anyị through agriculture. Enwere ike gọvanọ nọ n'ọka eme ka good policy and good program, mana ndị ga-akarịzi ya at abụrụ sọ ndị ori. They will not carry it out. O nwere kepụ na anụ maka the one program somebody wepụtelu mention siba after it because I can know anya. I can probe that situation. Near Basalo fishery na Anambra State. Government is saying na achọ ka Anambra State bụrụ a center of fish production. Do you know that some people know that within the agencies bido na Ministry of Agriculture gabana ndị niile nọ na-akụ na ba na-agba mbọ make sure na ha truncate that project. Government na-alụ ọrụ elu ebe a na-alụ ma fish pond nwa ma hostel nwa asị na ndị ga na-alụ ọrụ ebe a na all those things ifo na aka na-alụ ya mana ọ na-adasịsị. How can a government build an infrastructure, that infrastructure, before you even turn your back to come back the next day, it has broken down? Ọ bụrụ na ije na some of these politicians na beba nylon kolota ka na-ete n'ime their compound, nylon kolota nke kpọjara akpọja mana ibe itelu public ilo trailer na ihe heavy equipment ga-agba iwelu ị na-enye anyị biskit road bicycle ya wa ọya n'enyo olilisie nya mmiri agba ozuo oburu afụgo m ebe mmiri buru ụzọ etelete buru ebunye n'ime gota, mmiri buru ụzọ etelete dọgbunye n'ime gota, afụgo nya buru ụzọ etelete wale etu a package ile ka biskit tụnye na gota. These are the kind of ya wayo ka ọ bụ. It's fraud. Kita ka people kwesịrị inebele anya and ya ka good governance na-eme na-asị gị ebe ọ bụ don't keep quiet o. Ọ bụ na isi na egwu na-atụ ihe ekwu wetara ya good governance ministry. Anyị ga-agbụ ya n'anwụ. Anyị ga-eme sure olugo mgbe anyị ga-etake these people to court. Kpụrụba na-eje n'ụlọ ikpe bido tụba ndị mmadụ nga enye contract. Ọ bụ na ewe contractor esi na gọọmenti na ndị nye contract enyezuru gị ego na ya ka o zuru ihe ewefụtacha ego a niile. If they give you contract na idebele ego na ka ya eji wee rụ a particular thing, ya bịa kebie ya were nwa ji ihe nwụcha gị ka ị jos mee magomago ka ọ bụrụ na eme ka ọ nọ na nasa ka erie ego ahụ, ị ga-aga nga. A ga-ebido kịta tekibe asere because ihe niile ị na-afụ ego niile ifo eji eme this project abụrụ ndị nọ na gọọmenti nwe ya, ọ bụrụ paper ha na-eme gị. These are public funds. Ihe bụ ego mụ na gị, ihe bụ ego a na-apụrụ gị n'ahịa, ego a na-analụ gị na tax and levies, ihe bụ ego enwetara na resources dị na be gị ekwesịghị iji wee dozie obodo ewelụzie anya wee na-edozizi onwe ba rapụ obodo. Nna m, it is high time we all take responsibility ka anyị bido. Ọ bụrụ na agadi nwaanyị emere eze ka ọ na-ata arụ ụmụazị a na-enyere ya eve. This is high time the people should come together. Good governance ministry onye ọbụla zuzugbe tinye aka na ya bụrụ an ambassador of good governance ministry n'ebe ị nọ, n'ebe ị na-azụ afịa, n'ogbe ebe ibi, n'ụlọ ọrụ gị, na school ebe ị na-agụ akwụkwọ. Be an ambassador of good governance ministry. Onye na-ekwu isi na ịpụ isi from good governance ministry were abịa, isi from good governance ministry were abịa na ọ bụrụ na emere ibe ọfụma na a ga-report ya and that report onye mmadụ ga-ejerili ya nga. We have taken these people lightly. They're not taking advantage of us all these years. Now it's time for them to know that there is consequence for them not doing the right things, for them diverting public funds, for any contract, a man lawyer pocket the money. The time I never go to an end. Man, it can only happen when people decide to take action. And no one can.
All right, thank you so much, Peter Sizzle. He has been a very strong advocate of doing the right thing. If you're a councillor, you must counsel well. If you are a house of rep member or state house assembly member, you must represent well. Just as if you're a senator, you must senator well. And just as a president or governor, you must do that thing. And then the need for people to be kept abreast in the matter, most of our leaders, if you do not ask questions, hold them accountable. There are many ways to hold them accountable. And then where we know that most times protestations and then demands, just like if you go outside here now, you find out that there is dryness everywhere. People are at home. It's a way they are speaking.
Of course.
They are speaking and it's an action.
Of course.
And then they have demonstrated one thing, and that's just for that. And then you look around situations whereby our leaders live flamboyant lifestyle with our money. Money and just like a Ghana from levies, all these levies, and then all these Mandela moto, just like a River State government has gone to court and challenged that the state government can also as well collect VAT, value added tax. Is not something exclusive to the government and the center, and where he has gotten court relief. And then the River State House of Assembly has also passed a law that would back the government of River State to collect VAT, that is
value added.
VAT. Most thing nobody go company law, registered company. VAT in here.
So very generally company abakonyere gi anega.
VAT in
Of course.
If you buy for, there is also VAT. Okay. In any case, let's go to the phone line and take the calls. Hello, Abuchi. Where are you? Hello, Abuchi Kebino. Okay, I'm check in office. Okay, one is one.
Actually, number good governance.
Okay, number again.
Good governance.
All right, remember this is Good Governance Ministry. I'm sponsored by BVI. We are it's paid, and I'm recording Mandawada. If I'm alone, don't even call me to come to Awada for any reason. I will not come there until they do the right thing. And just like any other places, City Kawada, Chinedu back number day.
Good governance. In case you want to achọ oni ga-esu ewetala anyị ozi ife na-eme n'ogbe gị n'obodo gị ebe ị na-arụ ọrụ ụlọ akwụkwọ gị n'afịa ebe ị na-azụ afịa na-ada aga ọfụma ikwukatago agba na awa gị send yala anyị na Good Governance Ministry through this WhatsApp number 0810 420 7522 ekwukwanye ọzọ 0810 420 7522. Then ọ bụkwa na ị chọrọ join Good Governance Ministry bịa na-ewelu materials anyị na-eji educate the people mana the grassroots na ife niile a na-ekwu. Ọ bụrụ na ị kwenyere n'ibe Good Governance na-eme kpọọ akara onye na-achịkọba Good Governance na Anambra State 080 6098 2212 080 6098 2212 ọ bụ akara ọ ya wee kpọọ etinye gị n'ife Good Governance na-eme ị na-abịa na-esonyefa na-atụ alụ na-echepụta echiche ife ọ ya wee mee obodo adị mma na ka ya sị mee ya ndị ogbe niile obodo niile ọnụọwụ na-akwụnye na laịnụ anyị wee dozie ebe anyị na ọ nwere onye ga-emela anyị ya daalụ na.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's go straight to the phone lines. 0906 1414 478 or 0703 81 55515. Let's go straight to the phone lines. Hello, good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you. Good morning, you're welcome.
Hello, Tutoma.
Oh, Tutoma.
Daalụ, good morning. Daalụ.
Oh, one and one, I'll ring me. You're welcome.
Oh, Dalo. And the point you want to say, only put on a group here, or say, no, what is that? And what are you willing to say for that? Camera in there, camera in there, no, but don't have. So I'm asking, can you what I could die? Oh, why you're excited, but I don't want. Opposite the government there, they're dying. So I'm going to know the city, the fire will fire. If you're dying, except for a man, no one, he had that. So when they want to see the city, they go, there you go.
Darwin, thank you so much. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you.
Tony, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Good morning, Chad.
Darwin, bro.
My name is Naira. I'm calling from Iowa.
You're welcome.
I'm talking about good governance and the way, like let me say by the part of Iowa where I'm calling from. Like last 5 days, how can we be in a state that we're paying for ANTIPA? ANTIPA are doing nothing. At the end of the day, like you advise now, we should contribute money, call deeper, that will after that contributing that. Under Peter will be, ANTIPA have a pocket, every junction. Go there and put your dustbin in that pocket. At the end of the day, that will come there and that is wrong. But when you reach up and get it, your own pocket started disappearing. Okay, now you are talking about, we are talking about the one that gives you for come to Oga Junction. After that, the people, then that bedroom that you see the one part of it there. And the women are there selling food stuff. Yeah, that must be a very big one. Just shop and up, just go on there and I will let you see by yourself. And we are paying for ANTIPA bill. At the end of the day, we fight last week in our compound between we and ANTIPA. They will come and collaborate 3,800 and every year without doing nothing. And we still contribute money to go and call people to go and come and purchase it in one thing. But that's a place where we find ourselves. Now, when there is a place in New York we call after this Deeper Life Junction, known as Tourist Street. Part of that river Niger, the erosion is about to cut that road from river Niger into Chibu. You know what I'm telling you, like, we now use that thing as a dustbin, point dustbin, so that let me see if dustbin can
Block the, yes.
We can block the erosion. Now, you can see that we are in a flood situation. You know, now flood is about chasing us away, and the river Niger are full. They are now consume all the dustbin. And I'm telling you now, about two weeks ago, the keeper fall inside the river Niger. Because there is nothing that one that tell you that such a thing happened between there was a place we call a school road. From school road to St. Gregory, there was something that people be built there. Very big demarcation. What if anything happens, you will do this demarcation, not get it to the Niger. Such a thing is needed in that from that department, but this government. And the time that the one local government chairman is the best local government. I don't know what is happening. About to have the big people in the government. Now, Kekeli is calling inside of Niger. People is calling, come there and do things by yourself. We are not using the side to the point of speed. Let's give the need to think that but it's still now the Niger are full. The flood is coming and flood are consumed most of it. Let me tell you, before the end of this year's
raining season.
That way will be got into June. And you are talking well. At the end of the day, someone will be in this studio telling us to go and buy food and
Now, hang on there. Chelo, before you pour, hang on, we went to Egwag. Now, I'll go for you for now, and just like Tony told our listeners, now I have Holy Spirit. I cannot be everywhere. If you get men now, you get a ebony highlight. Setela anya forward na number BVI Channel 1 ebe anyị na-adọwa okwu agba ụwa niile na-afụ na-agbụ ya ikiri nchelu na ntị hang on akara ị ga-akpọ not just you ma ndị ọzọ na-ege ntị ife ọbụla na-eme n'ogbe gị na-adị just like you highlighted just send diala anyị ya na 0810 420 7522 0810 420 7522 more we contact yamu na Facebook with Afamu Asuzu Chinedu Peters.
Okay, let me tell you, where I tell you saying is good, but the worst part of it, you and that the good governor, I don't even trust you because you are one of those politicians. You are fighting this thing for your selfish interest. That is why
thank you.
You are comfortable.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your suspicion. Emma, go for now. Yes, Emma. Okay, go on.
And then we have another caller. Good morning. You're welcome. It's good to have you. It's good to have you. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Easy Boy wishing you from the land of the rising sun, that can land the purpose, that's it.
Yeah, but you're not a radio, Gibiko, or one way I want you. Oh, okay, make you.
Okay. I should do them.
Okay, but
then I see Google when I see the guest in the studio, huh? Mama, I was preparing this your program. We do this program, like you need to go about that ranching.
Yes.
Or what? I die initially. Man, can I say good about good governance? For this good governance, you need to go you have a summary for it. Now, get my guys, man, I'm even about the foundation of the.
Onye Zibo Onye Kachi, Kambia. Let me cut in here. A better topic. Each day has its own topic. So we expect give reactor to the topic of the day. And then I was the one that said that what we are looking at action. They say speak louder than voice. If I want to Latin bro, Rex non-verbal. Rex non-verbal. In any case, that's what we are looking at it contextually. We are looking at it from different perspectives. And then it started by throwing a particular perspective by his account and our other. And let's all suspend all this suspicion and all that. Let's make meaningful suggestion that will better our society.
And there's the place I'm going. But the reason why you are talking about the good governor, yes, sir. Well, the good governor, what I know, that even the structure of the country called Nigeria and the foundation of this country called Nigeria is even that no place in the whole country that have their own rights. Especially the good governor is a good governor that.
All right, I think you are really defeating.
I think
see, you know one thing about people is this: whenever people have these premeditated thoughts, something, we're talking about disposing your waste properly, the way it should be disposed. What has government got to do this? Government the very little one within your own vicinity. Can you do it right? Can you get it right? That is important. Thank you so much. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Remember, I don't allow what we call the sensationalization or tribalization. I don't allow it. Most times I'm already knowing about it. In as much I can understand you are trying to say that it helps me not to provide or run this place more than now. After election, and they helps me when you take over all that. We don't understand. Then we must put it appropriately. Because we are on air, and then whatever we are on air, we respect the rules, we respect the codes, we respect everything that you respect. Please let us ensure that whatever we want to say is in accordance with the rule. And you whatever. Okay? Thank you so much. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you.
Good morning,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good morning.
Darling, good morning.
Well, si na dị na ọnwere mgbe onye ọbụla ya na-emesi ikpe ọma maka na ndị ọtụ ihe a na-ekwupụta n'olu ya ọ mmadụ na-ekpesi ya and ibe niile a na-ekwupụta na-adịrọ mma ma mmadụ na-eme so sometimes ụfọdụ na-emekwa na ya ma na-adịghị ma na exercise all those things a na-eme na-adịrọ mma so na ịnwapụta etu ahụ dị ike na mgbe ị na-agba na ihe ike bụ ka ede sure na enwero anybody emezie gazi na azụ jagogharị gị ka ịta ntọrọvalụ a particular political party develop ya bụ ebe ụfọdụ mmadụ na-emetụ aka mana ọ bụrụkwa ma ndị ọjọọ nọ na mgbe dị mma many people ụfa na-eme ife ọjọọ bụ ebe a kapa si eri ọma ndị natapụ obi mma kama fa atụ okwu mkpọ papa ga-enye gị ma ọ nyekwa ndị ọzọ na-eji ebe ọjọọ so mana ya emena gị ka ịda mba sie ike ịlọkọtata ike mmadụ onye ọbụla na-anụ ọgụ ya na-enweta mkpali ọ na-enweta mkpọrọ mana just keep courage na God ya agbago ume oji echi ọ na ebe ọbụla ị na-eme bọsị gwara anyị ka ọ bụrụ echi niile
Adizabidal, you also didn't defeat by talking about the person of Chile. You have to say Kumaka topic to Ejimaka were here, which I've always emphasized. You have to address the topic.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, we're okay. Get the campus ready as we can. Okay, all right, let's go as we can.
Well, even when they ask about governance and so the more I still have my doubts because many things involved in bad government and everything. Sometimes the man or government will never of the state name in our area, especially in Anambra here. Then we tens of thousands, all schools, and then tickets, and then before you know it, those things that came both from the government, all government they go to and then tickets. And the traffic, and so I want to know even if you want to go wrong, the fan has come to the name without high hand every time. So you have to get one man in with a duty, not about 1 month at go. You go in a duty, when they say I have to pay out, tap their fine here. They do the bullion. The dancing has just gone and come and gone. So, and then they didn't know with Hakabana. You watch in Nigeria, people are living in Nigeria and within Nigeria, everything by force. And we are doing open with her time, London, you watch the enemy that I want the people who didn't stay at home. Because you know, we're both had the thing I had everything happening by force. Couldn't that any by force? We want to run a woman here. You know, you need to be the people are managing them and the Gamaya. It's an it's clear. So, often when I am and when I doubt that now, you made a woman had a bad government or so, yeah,
good morning. All right, thank you so much. Remember, this is Good Governance Ministry, and this program is sponsored by BVI Channel 1. And we have in the studio with us this morning Chinedu Peter Asozo, and I'm the chief priest of this very ministration. And I'm Tony Lisambeki, and the Kumaka action speaks louder than words, or deeds, not words. Words non-verbal. And then to do in anything we've spoken, G, disposal of waste, where mouth, where put and let the action be spoken there. The streets, let them take charge, even when the government has failed in every sense. He condemned such failure, but are charging them, madam. Take certain things in your hand. Now, in your own way, where else would you see that there is need for an action in that area than works? Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning, you're welcome. It's good to have you.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Can you respond to you and what many others have said so far?
Okay.
Yeah. Let me respond to you and what many others have said so far. And you could tell you when a new country. I've said it several times that you don't do that. Ndị nọ na Anambra State na ala Igbo na ebe ndị ọzọ akpọrọ Biafra onwe ya bụ sị yeah, I'm calling from Biafran land. Yes, wonderful. Inwete ya wụ freedom. Ọnwụkwa ebe anụ nwaanyị nọkwa. Ọnwụkwa ebe anụ nwaanyị nọkwa bụkwa ndị anọkwa ebe a bụ ndị ire ekwu okwu niile a. Ọkwa nwa make up the new country. Ọ bụrụ na anyị nwere the same mentality anyị na-use ebe a, anyị ga-eburukwu ya etu a na-emekwu ya because ọ bụrụgo omenala na ọgbaga ahụ. Now, what we are telling our people now, for now say good governance and ministry, we have come in several shapes and forms. Even the ban educate. I want buy now our mumu don't do. Migrate here to now we be government. Now I educate to go our people that now I know about the government. If I was a public servant in our about the government. And those public servants are about the governors. the politicians say pose as kabaje serve one madam papa luzie fa serve bo onwe but unfortunately ndị a na serve ekwesịrị na serve bo the people agbatizi nkịtị na-emezi ka nwa ogbo onwezi onye na-ekwu nzi okwu ndị kwesịrị na serve gị a na serve onwe gị nwa na serve ndị kwesịrị na serve gị now na government fail we should not the government officials that they have failed we the people must not fail ourselves and onwere onye na-asị no mgbe enwetelu Biafra ka o wee bido zụba ahịa ka o wee ejebe akwụkwọ ma ka o wee bido maybe ife ọ ga-eji wee bụrụ mmadụ onwere onye na-eme ya onye ọbụla na-eje ọrụ ya onye ọbụla na-eje akwụkwọ onye ọbụla na-eje eme agba mbọ ọ kwesịrị ịgba dịka mmadụ omenchebe mgbe ọ nwetabe mmere onwe before o mebe ife ndị ahụ ka o wee bụrụ onye a ka ọ dịkwa anyị as a people na anyị ga-ebido kịta gbaba mbọ dozibe be anyị maka ọba anyị ahụ ga-abụkwa ebe anyị ga-anọkwa nwekwa onwe anyị ahụ anyị emebute ebe ọzọ enigwe amesi n'obodo oyibo dị loketiela anyị obodo oyibo ọba abụrụzi ọtọmatikali mba mana anyị nwa ka ọ dịla otu anyị si were akpa agwa ka oyi egosi na anyị ga-enwe na mgbe anyị ga-enwerudo onwe anyị na be anyị anyị ga-adị mma kịta anyị ga-ebido dozibegodo be gị ndị awada ndị Anambra niile dịka unu na-anụ onunu ife anyị na-eme expect ka iteke responsibility ife ị kwesịrị ime anya dịka mmadụ inwe civic responsibility to yourself ibula ife jeulunye na gota ọ bụ mmadụ melụ gị ọ gị belu onwe gị ọ sụchie gota mmiri bịa okporo ezi
and not just heaping the stuff in
the drainage.
There are people who will see it and pretend
Obasarofa.
Most times we need to police ourselves.
That is it.
In everything we do. And then I would want situations just like if these portals in Aminaj junction now, and I have called, last week, was it not this Sunday? Last 2 Sunday, there was accident close to that place. And even Monday, the next day, another accident. The mother was, in fact, it was a gory state. Even the woman, the head went off.
Oh, jeez.
These were things we been clamored. Even that sport, every year, it kills people. But then the mother tried many times. It was to shippies, warrior, and all that. What woman I don't know, we watch out for those things and all that. But we keep doing it because sometimes people can even stay there in traffic for an hour, just here. And then the question is, it takes just effort of good-spirited people to come together to say, you know what, let's get this thing done.
Straight on.
I'm even saying this, can even come here and say, this is what I'm bringing.
Straight on.
The most important is to make sure that place is good.
Exactly.
You understand me? And then tell people, anybody that brings anything, say, or let them come here. Let them come to the and say, no, take things again, each government, only government, that is it, and that's what we keep preaching here.
Okay, if you cook it around, na federal housing. Oh, that BOP, that bridge out there. If you go and government will them eye service about it for about 80 something about the and about some from Ministry of Work. I recorded it. Yeah. I spoke about it. They came there and did a shallow work. It is here back at up by that trap. And just recently, tipabu chippies, Jerambo into people. Also, and then people will have no pee. It took back at the was going now, but Nagafeba, now for Ebe Pulukwalaja, whenever millions of years of Kabia, who put out now, it is left for the people. If I may maybe no, I don't want to be forgotten Sophia. We also fight it. In a Gaba and Albany, no number, more no toto, in a Jafia, or at all air, into traffic in a member, Bulldo pothole. Popular today, Kakubi. Man, the people who should first of all, they may be a pan and the mother. Kafamali Fakwasele, the Toya Mania, and they do go to Banya, the kind of good now. Because all Banya, Quabania, I am with it, I didn't know Bodos, I got Obania, Probani. I need one on the Albania, I am allocated to anywhere. My one go down, I don't buy our nearby. So we need to change our attitude. What we are trying to do, Kai, such a open on the ban, can change our attitude towards government. Can't get enough for government as well as have favor. Come on, not their responsibility to do the right thing, and they should demand for it.
All right. Thank you so much. And that very much, we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
For the X66, remember for them now. Most times, if we do it, we'll see UK and some of the parts of Europe, you think that everything, all collaborative, collaborative work, the people now they all out to hold government
accountable. Exactly.
Accountable. And then the government, they, in fact, before the body gets even the government, man for those gets away, will ego wayo, ego wayo, fear, all through the protestations of the people and their effort and their agitations. A law everywhere. Before every kobo will be for the good of the public. Any kobo spent, not for identifiable, not in a good, it's not identifiable good of the people. You must answer. In fact, I don't know what to what really gave rise to this corrupt tendencies, but immunity when during the governor, in such a way, and even the president, in such a way, can happily be distracted by either opposition or everything.
And that abuses here.
They abuse that. But then we say that even if you give them immunity, not criminal one.
Yes.
They can be immune from civil. Any civil applications, anything civil, like an asapa and asero, when it comes to criminal thing, it can be immune.
And the criminal acts about things you did against the state.
Against the state.
And the state